The Gospel of Luke outline number 1 refer to Luke Gospel, chapter 1, verse 1 to 4, number 2, the coming of the Savior, chapter 1, verse 5 to chapter 2, verse 52. A. Announcement of John coming birth, chapter 1, verse 5 to 25. B. Announcement of Jesus coming birth, chapter 1, verse 26 to 56. C. Birth of John the Baptist, chapter 1, verse 57 to 80. D. Birth of Jesus, chapter 2, verse 1 to 2, 20. E. Jesus at the temple as an infant, chapter 2, verse 21 to 39. F. Jesus visit to the temple as a boy, chapter 2, verse 40 to 52. Number 3. Preparations for the Savior ministry. Chapter 3 verse 1 to chapter 4 verse 13. A. Preaching of John the Baptist, chapter 3 verse 1 to 20. B. Baptism of Jesus, chapter 3 verse 21 to 22. C. Generally of Jesus, chapter 3 verse 23 to 38. D. Temptations of Jesus, chapter 4 verse 1 to 13. Number 4. Ministry in Galilee, chapter 4, verse 14 to chapter 9, verse 15. A. Jesus' ministry and rejection at Nazareth, chapter 4, verse 14 to 30. B. Capernaum, Jesus' divine authority manifested, chapter 4, verse 31 to chapter 4, verse 31 to 44. C. Miraculous cat of feast, chapter 5, verse 1 to 11. Healing the man with leprosy, chapter 5, verse 20 to 12 to 16. E. Jesus' authority is challenged, chapter 5, verse 17 to 26. F. The Savior of sinners, chapter 5, verse 27 to 32. G. Inaugurations of the New Order, chapter 5, verse 33 to 6, chapter 6, verse 49. H. Demonstrations of divine power, chapter 7, verse 1 to chapter 8, verse 56. I. Jesus give power to his disciple, chapter 9, verse 1 to 7. J. Herod and John the Baptist, chapter 9, verse 8 to 9. K. Herod and John the Baptist, chapter 9, verse 8 to 9. K. Feedings of the 5,000, chapter 9, verse 10 to 17. L. Peter confess and Jesus response, chapter 9, verse 18 to 27. M. The Savior glory revealed, chapter 9, verse 28 to 15. Number 5.